Hey everyone, this is David Brown with the migration update for May 24th, 2022 from the Braddock Bay Hawk Watch. Today was another beautiful sunny day, and I started out at Braddock Bay Park, but the winds were from the northeast, so around 9:30 I moved over to Frisbee Hill. But first, let's take a look at the birds I saw at Braddock Bay Park. Here we have a cedar waxwing. And looking across the bay, I spotted 3 great egrets in a tree. And then just as I was getting to my car to leave, the egrets flew right over me, giving me a nice look. And here's a closer look at one of the great egrets. The raptor count was conducted entirely from Frisbee Hill, which was sunny for most of the day. Here's a shot of when some cool clouds moved in the mid-afternoon. I spotted this fawn looking at me from the tall grass. Here we have a great blue heron. Here's a juvenile northern harrier with a bit of a forked tail. Must be missing a feather. I caught this bird as it was zooming over, and if we take a look, we see it has very pointed wings. And we also see dark vertical streaking on the breast and some white stripes on the dark tail. So putting those together, that makes this a merlin, one of our 3 species of falcons. This indigo bunting perched nicely and was singing for me. And the one interesting thing about indigo buntings is that they have a different shade of blue on the head than they have on the body. The head is a bit darker. Here we have a turkey vulture, and there were small groups of turkey vultures migrating throughout the day, but overall not too much. Here we have a fresh juvenile bald eagle that would have been born south of us sometime over the winter. Here we have a juvenile broad-winged hawk with a damaged tail. You can see the tail is maybe only 2/3 as long as it should be. Here we have a sharp-shinned hawk that caught a bird. Here we have an osprey carrying a big piece of garbage up to the nest. And here we have an adult red-tailed hawk. Remember, on red tails we're looking for these dark patagial bars in the belly band. And adults have a dark trailing edge to the wing, although when they're backlit like this it's harder to see. And a red tail. If we take a look at eBird, I had 39 species at Braddock Bay Park, but I didn't have any raptors, and I was only there for 1 hour, so that explains the low total. And at Frisbee Hill, I had 38 species. Let's take a look at hawk count for our migrant raptor totals. Today, we had 55 turkey vultures, 6 bald eagles, 3 northern harriers, 15 broad-winged hawks, 3 red-tailed hawks, and 1 merlin, for a total of 83 migrants today. If we take a look at the forecast, tomorrow's looking cloudy with a high in the mid-60s, winds east-northeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour, so again, kind of an unfavorable wind direction and fairly strong, so I would only expect light migration, especially if it's going to be cloudy. Won't be good for generating any thermals. For Thursday, we're looking at overcast with a high in the upper 70s, winds south at 10 to 20 miles per hour. So that's a good wind direction, a good wind speed. Overcast skies can be okay as long as it's not too thick of an overcast. But I would think that we'll have a decent amount of migration with those favorable winds. So this might be one of the last good days of the season. For Friday, we're looking at early rain and then thunder showers. I don't see that word too often in these forecasts. High in the upper 60s. Winds west-southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. So it's a good wind direction, but fairly light, and combined with rain and gloomy conditions overall, those favorable winds probably won't be enough to overcome the poor conditions otherwise, but we'll keep an eye on that as we get closer. All right, that's it for today. And remember, the last day of the season is 1 week from today, next Tuesday, May 31st. So if you want to come out and visit, you only have 1 more week to do so until we wrap things up. If you liked this video, please hit the like button and be sure to subscribe and hit the notifications bell so you don't miss any of these daily updates from the Braddock Bay Hawk Watch. This is David Brown. Thanks for watching.